Hey there you! Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. This is an oracle card reading. This reading is for you at this time in your life. Look at all the things that had to happen perfectly to get you right here, right now in this moment. Oh, look how complicated life is, how intricate life is, how amazing that life is, that it all conspired in such a way on a windy road of unpredictability, really, that led you right here now for this very important moment of your life. This reading. Now look how we set that intention. We've put a lot of weight into this reading as being for you and being personal to you and being important to you because you're here. And it's easy to agree with this. Look, you know that everything that's happened in your life has brought you to this present moment. So why not accept that this is a very important time for you? Now we know the present moment is always the most important time because that's where we can really experience something new and something old all together as one. And the maturity card shows that. When you're able to embrace the present moment, you have that spiritual reality, the spiritual dimension to life. Life happens as a series of events. We know this. We were born, we went to kindergarten or grade school, we grew up, we were a teenager, on and on, to this present moment. Maturity is knowing that we are living in an eternal now, up here as consciousness, awareness, or spirit. That spiritual identity has been present all along your life. The whole time, when you were 5 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old. Even though our body has changed and our personal circumstances has changed, that spiritual part of us, that awareness, has never changed. That's the eternal part of us. It was never born, it never dies. It is God, source, universe, living through you, the light. Now look, it also shows all the flowers. What are the flowers? These are the past experiences that were blooming in your personal life that you gave a crap about, that you're happy about. They're so colorful. They're so vibrant. These were all of the beautiful relationships you've had, all of the successes with work, all of the school accolades you got. Now, we don't have to have everything in our personal life of our past having been a flower. No. What good would it be if it was all flowers? When we look back in the past, of course, we see that there were some dark spots. Look at it here. We need the dark border to be able to kind of see in this world what is bright or what is light. We need the contrast, right? If we have a coin, we can't just have heads. We have to have tails as well. They are part of the currency of life. This is maturity. This is what's right. It's right to accept that there are two sides to the story of our personal life. There's what we focus on and what we let go of. That's important. So there's not two sides of what's good and what's bad, or what's negative and what's positive. No, we're talking about the two sides of what we use our consciousness to focus on. You can see how she's focusing on the flowers. What we use our consciousness to focus on and what we let go of, all of this dark, non-growing garbage, the stuff we don't care about or prefer. This is the time where people made fun of us in our life, or where we did our best but still failed, let ourselves down, or like for me, for example, like I'm a recovered drug addict, I'm a recovered alcoholic. So for me, there was a season of my life where it wasn't so rosy, was it? It was me drinking and taking drugs and feeling sad and crying myself to sleep at 6 a.m. Oh, how lonely and destructive that was. We want to let that go. We don't want to focus on that. We don't want to make the dark into a flower. No, we want to make the beautiful things we've seen in our past as the forefront of our focus. If we're going to revisit the past, just pluck the beautiful, fragrant flowers of what went well. And that's going to allow us to fuel this mind chakra. Look at it. This mind chakra is taking from our past all of the colors. So for example, right? There was a time in the past that you helped somebody that seemed like they needed some help. And so that's that little flower right here. You can see that little green glint right there. So if we go back and we draw on the fact that we made a difference in the past for someone by helping them, we can take that green and it vibrates up here in our conscious space. It gives us power to be able to formulate a new flower, a new green flower that we want to then put into the world or see in the world. So know this, that all of the good you've done in the past stays with you, even if there were some crappy things. This is important. This is what maturity is. Maturity is accepting that we have a good, bad past and that the bad parts don't taint or destroy the good, right? All of the essence of the beauty is always with us if we decide, if we unside or decide, if we unside or unhook from that dark stuff. It doesn't mean we're pretending it didn't happen. No, we're just saying like it happened, but we're not going to invest. We're not going to invest our stems, our stem of the flower into it. And that stem is your words and your focus, your awareness and your words, your descriptions, your energy. Don't put your energy into darkness and recounting stories of where you failed or where someone let you down or where it didn't work out. This doesn't mean we don't ever talk about it. No, we'll talk about it at times. The best time to talk about it is when. I'll tell you when. Let me find that card. The best time to talk about something that went poorly in the past is when someone comes up to you who's having that similar experience, when they're going through something poor and they're feeling all alone and they're feeling out in the dark sticks. That's when you can tell them, like, you know what? I was in drug addiction too. What? And then I got out of it by doing A, B, and C. Or, I was in a relationship that ended in legal separation. You can get through it too, if that's where you're heading, right? When someone comes up to you and they're going through something that you went through that was dark, that's the perfect time to recount it because it shows them that they're not alone. That's a mature way to handle it. They're not alone and that there is life after those dark experiences. There is light and flowers in their life. Plus, you're going to be able to remind them of the good things that they have in their own life when they're all down and feeling lost in the sticks. You're going to be able to talk with them a bit about asking them questions about what it is that did go well in their life. And they're going to start to remember the fragrance, the flowers, the energy. This is maturity. It's knowing you have this conscious awareness of God, light, and source all around you, living through you constantly. Let's pull another card and see what we're going to see. Ooh, what's it going to be? So we know we're going to recount crappy times when people come around us who are also going through crappy times. We're not just going to tell them like, oh, get over it. No, we're going to have empathy. We're going to let them know that we have held that in our hand as well. That's what the creation card's showing. It's showing that we are like an alchemist. We are like a transformer. We are someone who holds the light in their hands, who can meet somebody in their affliction or in their sadness, but at the same time, we can hold that space of light for them. We can bring them back to this beautiful space of wellness that we really are. And look at the birch tree here. It's a white birch tree because basically our reality, our personal world is mostly white, mostly light. See it? Only the dark stuff is just kind of faded in the background. You can see it just a little bit on the shadow of the card. It's telling us, and a little bit in the grays of the birch tree, it's telling us that predominantly you want to have the attitude that life is smelling sweet, and you want to take that into your day-to-day moments so that you're continuing to create the good things that you prefer and not focus on the crap. Because again, what we talk about, what we dwell on, what we focus on, that's where the stems, our focus, our awareness, our words, those are the stems that shoot up the flowers into our personal life. And we don't want them to just be darky sticks into darkness and garbage. Good. You are a creative being having a creative experience by what you share. Now, it doesn't mean we're making anything new. We want you to know that, look, everything that can exist already does. Let me explain. Look at all the colors of the chakra. They're all there. All the building blocks of reality are there. You have the pure green, the pure yellow, the pure purple, on and on. Now, all of that exists. We don't have to make those colors. Instead, we just point the amounts of colors down into the world through our words, and through our descriptions, and through our emotional feeling, our attitudes. That's what causes a special kind of flower to grow. You program it with your words. You're the creator of your reality. You're programming it, directing the power, directing the colors with your words and with your hopes, your thoughts, your beliefs. Do that and act on it when you're inspired to, and then you will grow these types of flowers that are unique to you, Mr. and Mrs. Creation. They're unique to you in your personal life. Those descriptions that you put down are going to go out into the world like these little white birds. You can see them right here in the card. They're going to go out into the world and they fly out on their own. You let them go. And then they're going to come back from here. They're going to come back up from underneath. And they're going to grow as different experiences coming into your life. Let's pull one more card to see what we're going to see here. We know that it's important to us to be mature, meaning that we are a spiritual being having a human experience, that what we focus our awareness on and what we talk about is going to get magnified. We don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the dark past or crap that we've been through or complaining about that. But a most appropriate time to use that is when someone else is going through something, because then we can meet them in their affliction and kind of help them to remember who they are as that spiritual being having a human experience, and help them to feel not alone, help them have camaraderie, and help them to boom, boom, boom. There it is, the Mother Earth card. Look at it lift up. There's the flowers that are getting lifted up from that green. So good that this would come out. So you really are the one who is creating a reality or voting for or growing a reality. You have a full backing of all of the power of the white light, represented by the rainbow of colors. Full spectrum of white light available to your conscious spiritual space. And as you're holding it right here, it shows her holding that right there. As you hold that idea that you have everything capable of making new things in the world, then you just use your words and you use your descriptions and you use your beliefs and your actions as the stems of the flowers. You let them go, you hold that light and let them go, and then they will get propped up. You are an organic growth in the world of personal experiences. You can see Mother Earth is showing you here, card number 22. That's so good because this card right here is a significant number to remind you that God, Source, Universe is got your back and is growing the things that you are voting for. You don't have to create the power. The power already exists. You just get to guide the power like driving a car with your words and your actions and your beliefs. You're driving that car of those flowers, of the good things you're hoping to sniff in this beautiful meadow of your personal life. That is the reading. Oh, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts about this. Let me know why this reading was important to you. Ooh, go ahead and come back and watch other videos on the channel that you're drawn to. If you set the intention that you're going to get drawn to videos that are going to be helpful, then you will get a message through them here on my channel. Take care. Have fun. I'll see you tomorrow.